Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time, we took a quick nip through some portals and surprisingly found ourselves in the Underdark, and then came down and in amazing fashion defeated this hag without even the slightest bit of recourse from them. Now that they are defeated, we can see about rescuing Marina and find what other things might be hiding among this hag's basement abode. Let's go and fetch Astarion to join the group first. I believe we looted the hag previously. Yes, we did. And then Shadowheart, you have some charisma. Let's go see if Marina is down here.
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
I'm sorry, we were rescuing you?
But making everything worse? Ethel was going to bring my husband back from the dead, and now I'll never see him again. Because of you!
The hag was never going to help you.
She would have! I had everything figured out. Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over.
With hags, nothing is ever over.
This was the best chance I had. For me and my baby. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic even. More than I could have done.
I think this person can raise a child, sure.
I always wanted to be a mother. I just never thought I'd do it alone. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father. I hope you're happy.
I mean, I'm not really sure that I am, but I don't really have any other options other than to keep pressing on, so we'll do that. What's this very shiny rock? Sylvan stone. Interesting. And we have the Ancient Abode. Oh no, it's the Acrid Workshop, excuse me. So what do we have in here? More weird masks and pig heads. Right. Potion of Speed. Yes, please. The Ever-Seeing Eye. Sure. Couple of letters. One of those is a quest item, apparently. The Ever-Seeing Eye. Uncommon Amulet. This woven leather necklace has a bejeweled eye hanging from it. Every so often, you swear you can see it blink. The wearer gains protection from evil and good level 1 abjuration. Very interesting. Letter to Ethel. Written in elegant cursive. Ethel, I've heard business has been slow. Rest assured, I have a job for you. A client fled Baldur's Gate without payment. My agents picking up the trail along the Chionthar and have ensured they will pass your territory. Do as you wish to him. In exchange, I have a girl who suits your particular appetites. Her mother's mind is failing. Contact us and blah blah blah. Well, that seems unpleasant. Secret dealings with some kind of organization. Blotches of ink are splattered with unfinished letter and uneven scroll. Okay, well, let's just keep picking through all of this stuff. One pig's head. What about the leg? Oh, that's a really heavy pig's head, is it? It does weigh 20, alright. We will get rid of the pig's head. Nothing here. Just bottles and cups. Oh, okay. There's a whole lot of stuff over here. Start with the chest. Potion of acid resistance, fire resistance, healing, and vitality. And then we have Lover's Avarice. A Mother's Loathing. Wilted Dreams. Insanity's Kiss. Heart of Stone. Missing pets. Broken promises. Faltering will. Lost time. And stillborn. Boy, you can only imagine how some of those were created. A heavy chest. Just a treasure for selling. And the Staff of Crones. 1d8. Toppling. Bludgeoning. Ray of Sickness. That's very interesting. Gale. Your staff. That was a chance to ensnare if plant is not a if the target is not a plant or a beast. Level 1 Ray of Sickness. I mean, I'd rather the Ray of Sickness. And it's there. Always prepared. Did we have that before we equipped that? I can't remember what our spellbook looks like. It just comes as always prepared now, it seems. So maybe we now know this spell, but it's still going to cost us a spell slot to cast it, I think. Still, that's interesting. Anything else? Oh, another mushroom circle. Is this one going to send us back to the Underdark, or is this just the end of the dungeon letting us go? Well, we've seen everything there is to see here. Let's take Astarion. You've got a decent amount of health. You can step through first.
I'd say the swamp is a breath of fresh air compared to the hag, but not really.
Okay, we are back in the swamp somewhere. There's a shelf. Oh, there's Marina. And a mouldering coffin.
Gods! Didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
Is this the staff that we've just given up? Alright, if there's a quest item, we can give it up. That's fine.
What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
When did we pick this up?
Bring Connor back! Please!
Okay, before we do that, let's change characters. Item received, Bitter Divorce. When did we get that? And what is it? And who's holding on to it? Clumps of hair and flesh stick out from the twisted roots that made up the shaft of this wand. Connor is scratched into the surface. Well, that is interesting. But what I want to do is guidance for Astarion, because I suspect there's going to be a check involved.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
Great camera shot.
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
That is unpleasant.
What have you done to him?
The hag has fulfilled her promise.
But this isn't what she promised. I wanted him back. Back the way he was. Not this.
Don't worry. I think this is an Astarian kind of response. What have we done?
You bastard! Give him back!
Oh, okay.
We're going to hell!
Oh, we are terrible people. Level 1, smelly. Oh god, what is happening now? Hey, Astarian.
I'm not sure what we expected, really. It was never going to be happy ever after with a hag involved. Did we? I'm not sure it was appreciated. Maybe next time we should just leave well enough alone.
Okay, so Astarian, I think you have a wand now. Second marriage. I'm confused. You're not wielding this thing, are you? Steelforged sword dagger. This has a spell on it. Oh, this is like territory I'm really not ready for. Do we have... That's turn undead. Speak with undead requires a long rest. Oh no, there it is. Recast, speak with undead. Invalid target. Alright, let's just see how this goes. That's clearly nothing. Is this guy going to follow us now? Is that what's happening? I'm so confused. So we have this wand, second marriage. Can we sort by recent? Yeah, we don't have the other wand that we were just using in conversation. Okay, either we've missed our chance on something or peculiar things are occurring. I'm not really sure. But we can't stay standing around this corner of a swamp forever. Is there something hiding down here? Why would they include... this is just this front path of the beach. And Astarian's going to die real fast. Alright, Astarian, get away from here. Everyone else, keep looking around. No checks for heavy rocks or secret items on the beach. Are you still hurt? Well, I think a rest is in our future anyhow. Because, first of all, that obviously used a lot of our resources, but second of all, let me just check somebody else doesn't have this supposed wand. So many potions and no explanation of what they do. Oh boy. When do you even think about taking them? What was I saying? We need to heal, and there was another person in the depths of that dungeon who was petrified. Astarion, get in here. Thank you. The person was petrified because they were dying from some kind of a disease. And I thought... Nothing. I thought that we could unpetrify him using the basilisk oil that we have. However, they might be diseased when we do so. And instead, I want to make sure that Shadowheart has the spell that cures diseases and conditions before we do that. To see if we can't unpetrify them and then heal them of what ails them. But we'll see how that goes. Is anyone tall enough to reach this potion? Yes. Otherwise, now that the hag is dead, we can just pilfer through everything up here in this house, which seems to be a lot of good stuff. Lots of potions. Lots of potions, lots of knickknacks. A potato. Always gotta love finding a potato. Who installs a ladder here when they can just walk around the long way anyway? Animal speaking, healing, mugwort bundle, potion of greater healing, mistress of the night and friends. Don't care. Wispweed bundles. Someday there's going to be some kind of alchemy that's going to be useful to us. I don't know when, but it must be out there. A cleaver is of no value to us. That's pretty much everything, I think. Crude chest. Bunch of jewellery. More stuff to sell when we find someone to sell it to. Right, any more for any more? We did this nook, I think. Don't need a steak, got plenty of food. And the sunshine is out, which is nice. So, there is a teleporter out to back to camp, where we will be probably long resting very shortly. Andrew still has a lot of spells and stuff, but the rest of the party is very weak. Let's just have a little poke around here, see what's happening. I'm hoping we don't end up in some giant fight in any moment. You have animal speaking. Speak with the frog.
Hag is gone! Happy!
Very, very glad I could help.
Happy! Come! Present!
What you got? What you got, frog? Where are you taking me? Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement, Scroll of Lesser Restoration, and some gold. Very nice. Thank you, frog. Honestly, I never would have looked over here for loot otherwise, so that's a nice result. And in fact, I think Lesser Restoration is the spell I was going to long rest for, so that Shadowheart might be able to cast it later for that person downstairs. So maybe we'll go do that now and use the scroll. And then after that we'll see where we end up next time. Nothing over here, just a pretty waterfall. We'll avoid the water for Astarion's sake. we'll head back inside. Let me just triple check that is the scroll I think it is. Andrew picked it up. Removes one disease or condition afflicting a creature. Yes. Give that to Shadowheart, and she can cast it on this unwell fellow in the house. If this all works out, who knows, I might just be overestimating what we can use this basilisk oil for. Through the fireplace. We also found this teleportation to the Underdark down here, but we didn't find a way to unlock that door. So I have no idea how we would get the rest of the party through it in order to do that. So we still have a bunch of the strange folks around here. Ephrin wasn't the... Where are they? I thought there was one that was... what's the word I'm looking for? Petrified, unless all that magic has been undone.
Oh, me head. Oh no. No. Why ain't I petrified?
Would you rather be a statue?
I have the bite. Ladigo's bite. How am I still breathing? Why do you think I came to the hag? It was get petrified or end up covered in my own insides. I was on death's door. But now I feel great. How?
Medicine +4. Damn it.
As far as you can tell, he's in perfectly good health.
I suppose I should count my blessings. Most ain't so lucky. I don't fancy hanging around here, but thank you. And best of luck.
Astarion. I just want to see if they've got anything for our time. They do not. Alright. Well, that's one person saved. There are a few others here that we can speak to, and so we'll do that next time before carrying on our adventures. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll endeavour to answer them all. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider clicking that like button or subscribing if you've not. And you can find an entire playlist with the entire campaign down in the description as well. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.